Welcome to Aiden Clark Learn. In today's video, I will walk you through the top 5 AZ305 exam questions that confuse most professionals preparing for the Microsoft Azure Solutions Architect Expert certification. These are real scenario-style AZ305 questions where many candidates make mistakes. These questions help you understand the exam format and difficulty level of the real exam. Let's start. Question 1. Which solution best ensures automatic failover for a mission-critical web app across regions? A. Azure Backup. B. Azure Site Recovery. C. Azure Traffic Manager. D. Azure Monitor. Correct answer, C. Azure Traffic Manager. Explanation: Azure Traffic Manager routes user traffic to the healthiest endpoint using DNS-based load balancing. It provides automatic failover between regions, ensuring high availability. Azure Backup and Site Recovery focus on data protection and recovery, not live traffic redirection for users. Question 2. Which service should you use to centrally manage permissions across multiple Azure subscriptions? A. Azure Firewall. B. Azure RBAC. C. Azure Policy. D. Azure Monitor. Correct answer, B. Azure RBAC. Explanation: Azure Role-Based Access Control (RBAC) allows centralized permission management across subscriptions and resources. It ensures users get only required access based on roles. Azure Policy enforces rules, but RBAC controls who can access and manage resources. Question 3. You need globally distributed data with low latency and automatic scaling. Which service is best? A. Azure SQL Database. B. Azure Blob Storage. C. Azure Cosmos. D. Azure File Storage. Correct answer, C. Azure Cosmos DB. Explanation: Azure Cosmos DB is designed for globally distributed applications with low latency and automatic scaling. It supports multi-region replication and multiple APIs. Azure SQL and Blob Storage do not provide the same level of global distribution and performance. Question 4. Which feature helps reduce VM costs for predictable workloads? A. Azure Spot Instances. B. Reserved Instances. C. Azure Monitor. D. Load Balancer. Correct answer, B. Reserved Instances. Explanation: reserved instances provide significant cost savings for predictable workloads by committing to 1 or 3 years of usage. Spot instances are cheaper but unreliable. Reserved instances are the best design choice for stable, long-term production workloads. Question 5. Which service should you use to collect logs and generate alerts from multiple Azure resources? A. Azure Advisor. B. Azure Application Gateway. C. Azure Monitor. D. Azure Backup. Correct answer, C. Azure Monitor. Explanation: Azure Monitor collects metrics and logs from multiple Azure resources and enables alerting and visualization. It provides a unified monitoring solution. Azure Advisor only gives recommendations, while Backup and Application Gateway serve different purposes. These 5 AZ305 exam questions represent the exact type of scenarios that confuse many AZ305 candidates: architecture decisions, service selection, and design trade-offs. Understanding these patterns can dramatically increase your confidence in the real exam. At Pass for Future, we provide full-length AZ305 practice questions with detailed explanations to help you think like a true Azure Solutions architect. If this video helped you, don't stop here. Like this video. Subscribe to Aiden Clark. Learn for AZ305 practice questions. Comment next if you want part 2. Remember, don't just study Azure. Practice like the real exam. Pass with Pass for Future.